A brand new pickup truck can cost $60,000, sometimes more. But across the U.S., there are towns where that same money can buy you an entire house. Not a shed, not a trailer, a real home. Here are 10 places where housing prices have collapsed below the cost of a new truck. 1. Gary, Indiana. Gary was once a booming steel city, built to power America's industrial rise. At its peak, tens of thousands of workers filled its mills, neighborhoods thrived, and property values soared. Then globalization hit, factories shut down, and jobs vanished almost overnight. Today, entire blocks sit quiet. In some neighborhoods, you can find single-family homes listed for $30,000 to $50,000, less than the price of a mid-range Ford F-150. Many houses are structurally sound but abandoned due to population decline, not disaster. The downside is obvious: limited job opportunities and high crime in certain areas. But for investors, renovators, or remote workers willing to choose carefully, Gary represents one of the cheapest housing markets in the country. 2. Flint, Michigan. Flint's name became synonymous with crisis, but the housing collapse started long before the water emergency. As the auto industry shrank, residents left, tax revenue dried up, and property values cratered. Today, modest homes regularly sell for $20,000 to $40,000. Some go even cheaper at auction. These aren't luxury properties, but many are livable with minor repairs. Flint's low prices reflect lingering distrust and economic struggle, not total abandonment. Hospitals, universities, and small businesses still operate. For buyers who can tolerate risk and focus on stable neighborhoods, the cost to entry is shockingly low. 3. Cairo, Illinois. Cairo sits at the confluence of the Mississippi and Ohio rivers, a strategic location that once made it prosperous. Railroads, shipping, and river trade fueled growth, until they didn't. As transportation shifted and industries left, Cairo emptied out. Today, population is a fraction of what it once was. Houses that sold for solid middle-class prices decades ago now list for $25,000 to $45,000. Flood risk and limited employment keep buyers away. But the architecture, historic brick homes, large lots, and mature trees, tells the story of a city that once mattered a great deal. 4. Youngstown, Ohio. Youngstown's story mirrors many Rust Belt cities, but its housing prices fell further than most. Steel mills closed, generations of workers left, and demand collapsed. Today, homes frequently list between $35,000 and $55,000. In some cases, that includes 3 bedrooms and a yard, less than a new pickup with upgraded trim. The city has attempted revitalization through education and healthcare, but progress is slow. Buyers here aren't paying for appreciation. They're paying for shelter at a price few American cities can match. 5. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Pine Bluff offers some of the lowest home prices in the South. Many properties sell for under $50,000, especially older single-family homes built decades ago. The low cost reflects limited job growth, population decline, and underinvestment. Crime concerns also suppress demand. Still, utilities, infrastructure, and services remain in place. For retirees on fixed incomes or buyers seeking debt-free living, Pine Bluff represents a place where housing costs almost disappear, but trade-offs are unavoidable. 6. Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Once powered by steel and manufacturing, Johnstown never recovered from industrial decline. Floods and economic shifts accelerated population loss, leaving behind excess housing stock. Today, $40,000 to $60,000 can buy a solid home with good bones. Some properties need updates, but many are move-in ready. Johnstown's appeal lies in its scenery, low taxes, and quiet pace of life. It's not booming, but it's stable enough for buyers who value affordability over opportunity.
7. Beckley, West Virginia. Beckley was built on coal money, and when the coal industry declined, the housing market followed. Job losses pushed residents out, and prices fell steadily. Single-family homes under $50,000 are common. Some properties are larger than you'd expect at that price point, reflecting how far demand has dropped. The challenge is employment. Without remote income or retirement savings, living here can be difficult. But for buyers who already have income secured, Beckley offers extreme affordability. 8. Danville, Illinois. Danville didn't experience a single dramatic collapse. Instead, it suffered slow erosion, factories closing, retail shrinking, young people leaving. That slow decline pushed housing prices lower year after year. Today, homes priced at $45,000 to $60,000 are routine. Danville still has hospitals, schools, and basic services. It's not a ghost town, it's a town stuck in neutral. And that stagnation is exactly why houses cost less than new trucks. 9. Elmira, New York. Elmira sits far from New York City's wealth, and the difference shows in housing prices. Industrial decline and harsh winters drove demand down. Yet many homes remained structurally solid, with prices ranging from $40,000 to $60,000. That's astonishing for a state known for expensive real estate. High property taxes and limited job growth scare buyers away. But for those who can handle winter and already have income, Elmira offers some of the cheapest homes in the Northeast. 10. Clarksdale, Mississippi. Clarksdale is famous for blues music, not real estate. But housing prices here are among the lowest in the nation. Homes regularly sell for $25,000 to $45,000. Some need work, but others are fully livable. The low prices reflect economic stagnation, population loss, and limited opportunity. For artists, retirees, or buyers seeking cultural richness at minimal cost, Clarksdale offers something rare: history you can afford outright.
East St. Louis, Illinois. East St. Louis represents one of the most dramatic urban declines in America. Once thriving, it lost industry, investment, and residents at an astonishing pace. Population collapse happened faster than infrastructure could adjust. Entire blocks were abandoned. Crime, corruption, and economic isolation accelerated the shrinkage. Despite proximity to St. Louis, the town never benefited from regional growth. Today, East St. Louis operates like a city built for triple its current population, and that imbalance grows more severe each year.
A new truck depreciates the moment you drive it off the lot. In these towns, that same money can buy you shelter, land, and ownership, sometimes with no mortgage at all. But cheap houses aren't free. They come with trade-offs: fewer jobs, slower growth, and real risks. The question isn't why these homes are so cheap. It's whether freedom from housing debt is worth the price of living where demand has disappeared.